You know when you just finished a really good book or spent months of your life in a really big series and you need something to cleanse your palate before you can move on with your life. Yeah, well, I have a few options of palate cleanser books that will help you out of that reading slump. That is not to say they're not good on their own, it's just that they're also really good for this. Okay. The first one is House by the Cerulean Sea, and this little precious book is like a hug to your heart. It's like a fuzzy warm blanket hugging you and enveloping you in a burrito of love. This is about found family. This is a mixture of, I don't know, like Matilda and the Miss Peregrine's House for Peculiar Children. Yeah, that's kind of a mashup of that, and it is the cutest. So good. You're not gonna regret reading this book. The next option is A Sorcery of Thorns. This is a YA fantasy, is a standalone fantasy, and it is so good. It has dark academia, it has magic books, it has a sassy main female character. The love interest is very much like Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. If you know that one, you know that vibe. It's perfect. We have sarcastic demons, and you're gonna have so much fun reading this book. You're gonna be like ready for your next adventure. But that's not to say this book does not stay in your heart forever, because like it's one of my favorites ever. And now the next one, for a more classic vibe, we have Northanger Abbey by the one, the only, the Jane Austen. This one is so freaking funny. I think after Emma, this one is the funniest. If you like gossiping, if you like teenagers squabbling to maintain like social status, if you like Bridgerton stuff, like vibes, you're going to love this one. You're going to devour it. I ate it like in one sitting. It's definitely going to get you out of a reading slump, and you're going to be so happy while reading it. Now, the next one is more of an audio experience because it's Finding Me by Viola Davis. It's her autobiography, and I really do recommend the audiobook because it's narrated by her. It's an experience you will never forget. This is not such a lighthearted book as the other ones because her life experience was traumatic, girl, okay? And she tells it as that. You're going to cry, you're going to laugh, you're going to feel a little bit traumatized. So this is not such a light experience that's going to like happily cleanse your palate for the next one, but it's a short book and it's a life experience, and it's definitely going to get you out of the past book or books. That's for sure, at least. And these were my book recommendations for cleansing your palate and moving on your TBR, which I know it's getting bigger by the second, isn't it, girl? I know because I speak from experience. And if you've liked any of these books, leave a comment down below telling me if you like them or not.